Trump hater John McCain slams Fisa abuse memo, gets brutal reality check by Dan Lindsay. Politics, U.S. News from AdWorldNews.com. Trump hater Senator John McCain has surfaced to slam the Fisa abuse memo as an attack on the FBI and Department of Justice. Now the Rhino senator is getting a brutal reality check, and rightfully so. The House Intelligence Committee released the damning Fisa abuse memo on Friday, February 2nd, 2018, in its entirety, with none of the redactions requested by the FBI or Department of Justice. Democrats and the mainstream media have become unhinged in their attacks on President Donald Trump and Representative Devin Nunes for deciding to release the memo, but they aren't the only ones. According to the Gateway pundit, Senator John McCain took to Twitter with a nasty attitude towards the truth revealed in the Fisa abuse memo. The latest attacks on the FBI and Department of Justice serve no American interests, no parties, no presidents, only Putin's. McCain tweeted, proving he is a liberal hack without conscience who wants to desperately hide his part in helping former President Barack Obama undermine our government and Fisa application process to politically target Donald Trump. John McCain's full statement on the Fisa abuse memo expanded on what he calls an attack on the FBI and Department of Justice. This is a textbook liberal strategy. Commit an offense and accuse your adversaries of the exact wrongdoing you just perpetrated. If anyone is guilty of attacks on our federal law enforcement agencies and their integrity, it's McCain. Here is John McCain's full statement as posted to McCainSenate.gov. In 2016, the Russian government engaged in an elaborate plot to interfere in an American election and undermine our democracy. Russia employed the same tactics it has used to influence elections around the world, from France and Germany to Ukraine, Montenegro, and beyond. Putin's regime launched cyber attacks and spread disinformation with the goal of sowing chaos and weakening faith in our institutions. And while we have no evidence that these efforts affected the outcome of our election, I fear they succeeded in fueling political discord and dividing us from one another. The latest attacks on the FBI and Department of Justice serve no American interests, no parties, no presidents, only Putin's. The American people deserve to know all of the facts surrounding Russia's ongoing efforts to subvert our democracy, which is why Special Counsel Mueller's investigation must proceed unimpeded. Our nation's elected officials, including the president, must stop looking at this investigation through the warped lenses of politics and manufacturing partisan sideshows. If we continue to undermine our own rule of law, we are doing Putin's job for him. You know, isn't it sickening? I'm not the only one who feels that McCain's statement is riddled with hypocritical statements. Twitter users who saw McCain's post about the Fisa abuse memo launched a barrage of brutal responses at the Rhino senator. Below are a few of our favorites. One Twitter user named John said to McCain, "You have shamed yourself. You have dishonored your legacy. I am so disappointed in your dishonesty and desire to suppress truth and protect those who would corrupt the system for political power and power gains." Guilty on all counts, John McCain has brought an overwhelming amount of dishonor to not only his own legacy, but to his country. Okay. Twitter user John made a critical point in telling McCain that he is supposed to protect those who have elected him, not help a politicized FBI and DOJ wage war against their interests. Another Twitter user named Sammy Prince tore into McCain, writing, "He's a pathetic excuse for the party. He has sold his soul and he will pay when he reaches the pearly gates. He is disgusting, as is Obama, Clinton, heads of the DOJ and FBI, who work for the global elites who want no middle class, just slaves and the elites. Absolutely. The best comment I saw today was from Amy, who said, "You played your part, bought and paid for by the Hillary campaign. Please retire and spend your time with your family. You've caused enough damage. You will be remembered as an accomplice to treason." Great, that was good. Senator McCain should take Amy's advice, resign immediately, live out the rest of his days in the company of his family. John McCain is a traitor to our democracy, and he will be remembered as a sellout and a deep state hack. When it's time for prosecution, McCain will undoubtedly be called upon to sing like a canary and rat out his comrades. He's good at that kind of thing. Absolutely, yep. Corrupt McCain. Yep. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.